Morning, welcome back everyone. We are starting it off with Dixie on a weekly time frame because this is what's opening up this week. As you can see, we had a little doji the week before. Last week we got the sell-off and we're coming right back to previous week's support. This week we need to see if we're going to hold 104 as support and if we're going to continue back up into the 106 and higher. Friday, Japan was on holiday and JPY did cause the biggest volatility in the currency markets. So today, as everything gets back to normal, we'll see what Japan's reaction will be, and from that we will see Monday continue either to the downside, meaning Bitcoin and ETH get some upside continuation with Tesla, or this will get a push back to the upside, which we're looking for anyway. And then that means downside continuation on Bitcoin, ETH, and tech. All right, so that's what we're looking for. That's what we're waiting for. Here's that bull flag consolidation right on previous support. That's what all this means. And then we'll look for upside continuation as the weekly opens. And yeah, if you have any questions on that, let me know. Other than that, let's go next to Bitcoin on the weekly. We close our weekly candle in about 12 hours, and this is what the weekly looks like. Strong buy up from a liquidity grab. Now, this is Bitcoin alone because ETH does not look like that. This is bearish engulfing. Yes, buy up after 3 times and this doji, but it doesn't look like this is as supportive as this is. So Bitcoin is the stronger asset right now. Needs to get above 67 on daily open and close for continuation for higher. If it can't do that, then obviously the path to least resistance is retesting these wicks, grinding this out, putting in a rounding bottom, and then from some upside from there. So yeah, got some time on that one. Here's your daily, actually putting up a pretty decent bounce, but you know, your daily needs to get above a 64.5. Otherwise, it's going to be a lower high and a succession of lower highs. And obviously, then we can go look for it back at 60,000 for support. And then if it holds, we can try again. If it loses it, well, then we're going to go test back into 58 and lower. So keep that in mind moving forward on Bitcoin. Now going quickly to ETH, I was showing you that this does not look like a sign of strength. Looks a little bit weaker than Bitcoin. On the daily, you can see we're putting in that dead cat bounce into the weekly close. We got 12 more hours in the weekly close, and this is how it's posturing. The good thing is it's above yesterday's high, but where today closes matters. Above 3130 means continuation to 3200 and a bound. Under 3130, then obviously we're going to go back, test at 3K, and then it could even go under 3K, and we can play around with these wicks again around 2800. So that's the risk that's in the books. This does look like a decent area to find support and get a little bit higher, maybe like, I want to say 32 first, and then I can say maybe like 35. But we have to take some time and wait for this to play out. I'm already short. I don't care how high it goes. I'm gonna hold that short until I feel that we have found support. I do not like that how we're doing this. We're having bearish divergence on volume, so that doesn't sing good to me. And yeah, same thing on Bitcoin, and it's about to play out the bearish divergence on Bitcoin. So that's basically my hesitation on those. Quick look at Tesla. Oh, exactly what we expected. Grind back into this level around 170, and that should be the last time you get this little dig out, and then you should look for some upside. So if Dixie does get up, I wouldn't want Tesla to get lower than 170, and I use that as a buying opportunity for upside continuation, because between, I think it was 177 and 197 is the accumulation area, and we're already putting in wicks right above 177. So this just gives you more of a confidence that, hey, upside is possible. If you go to a higher time frame here on the weekly, you can see that we had the gap All we are doing right now is filling in the gap off of, I don't know, some stupid tweets over the weekend or something like that. And as long as we hold that 177, which we did on the weekly close, this week when we open, we can retest this 177 to 168, 170 area. But that will be the last time. And then I'm looking for that gap fill. And then I'm looking for upside continuation back into the 220, not 220, but like 210, 215 area. And then we could look for where we go from there. Obviously, I have my own targets. So, I mean, if this doodle doesn't make sense to you, I don't know how else to explain to you. I'm looking for Tesla to get back up there. So, yeah. Um, what else do I want to go over? Gold? Sure, why not? So gold does look like it's getting a pullback, but it's coming back to the support right where it like broke out of. So coming back to this 2262 is actually a buying area for upside continuation because you're bull flagging. You know, like one of these consolidations, which is a flag. This is like a flag as well. You can get lower into these levels for the retrace of support, but it already looks like you're trying to carve this as your support 2260. So you can use that as a buying opportunity, and if that is where you find that support, should I pull a fib? I mean, you're just locally, I mean, I would be looking for that 2480. So I think it makes sense to come test back into 22, but once you do that, the upside continuation is very, very likely on this asset. All right. Well, that's basically all I have for you guys today. If you guys have any questions or concerns, leave it in the comment section below. If you could, please leave a like, subscribe, press the bell button for notifications if you haven't already so you get these videos as I drop them. And they are going to be coming out in much less of a frequency. I'm not going to make them every day, maybe once a week or so. So that way all the information is actually useful. And yeah, if you guys are interested in trading with me live or talking to me live, feel free to join the Discord server. The link to the server is in the description of this video below, alongside all other affiliate services that I use and recommend that helps this channel grow. So thank you so much. By the way, this does look like a doji close, so I would be looking for upside next week. If that upside comes, that means Dixie has to drop for this to continue up. So yeah. And yeah, that's basically it. If you guys have any other assets you want to cover, just leave it in the comment section below and I'll get back to you in the next one. Thank you so much, guys. Have a great day and talk to you soon. Have a good weekend.